Hey guys, it is Nimbus River, and you're watching Witches of the Moon, and it is also Wednesday. And of course, this week is Q&A week, and I've recorded this video, but now I'm shortening the video because for some reason YouTube's a jackass today. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful week, and I hope you're enjoying these Q&A videos from all of us. So I've had a really great time getting all the questions together from all my hosts and sub-hosts that I work with here on the channel. And I actually have one video from a personal subscriber and viewer of my personal channel that I'm going to answer. So, getting into it, Aaron asked me, what was your very first magical tool you made yourself? Do you still have and use it today? My very first tool that I made myself was a wand. It was, gosh, I don't even know what kind of wood it was, and I used to know. It was, I don't know. Anyway, it was a wooden wand. I made it. And it was not very elaborately detailed or anything, but it was my first wand and I loved it. And I went through a period, that was when I was really into Wicca. And I practiced a little bit, but I don't even consider myself being a practitioner of Wicca at that time. I was studying it, I should say. And then I went through a weird spiritual journey into semi-atheism, and then my Christian relapse period, and then the pathway that led me to my current path right now. And somewhere along the way, I lost it, so I don't use it anymore. Trina asked me, what is my theory on the afterlife, and what does life after death bring to you? And on a lighter note, when should we expect a Nimbus Jr.? So that question always chokes me up, I guess. Theory on the afterlife. I believe that when the soul leaves the body at the time of death, it goes on its journey immediately to the Summerland or Summerlands or whatever you want to call it, that heaven-like place. And I believe that is where we commune with the God and Goddess and our higher selves and our higher understanding. That place we are in contact with, we know what we have been through in that period of time on our previous lives that we've lived. And then we decide to stay there for a time or to be reincarnated back into whatever needs to teach us the next lesson in our soul's journey. So I believe that you can be reincarnated into any being of existence. I don't necessarily believe you're reincarnated onto the earth again. I don't know. It could be some other place that we're reincarnated. But I believe we could be plants, we could be animals, we could be humans. Anything that's going to teach our soul the lesson that it needs to on its journey. As far as Nimbus Jr., I can tell you that we're not doing anything to prevent that from happening right now. But at the same time, we're not adamantly trying to have a child. I just want to be married for a little while and enjoy it. So that's really what we're focusing on right now. And then, of course, if a child happens, it happens, and we'll be ecstatic about it because we want to be parents. We just want to take our time at it. So, Nat or Natalie asked me, as a newlywed, did you choose hand fasting or a traditional church service? My wife is not a pagan necessarily. Well, I guess I would consider her a pagan. She's not a practitioner of any real religion, I don't think. She incorporates a little bit of her previous Christian faith and her a little bit of pagan, but she's not a witch and she's not a Wiccan or any kind that would normally do a traditional hand fasting. So no, we did not have a hand fasting. Unfortunately, we did have a church service, but we wrote our own vows, and it was an insanely spiritual ceremony, and it really was awesome. So there we go. And Yvonne or Dragonwind asked me, who inspires you the most, living or dead? Everything and anything inspires me. No, that's a really hard question to answer because I don't necessarily have one person that inspires me, living or dead. I have like a few people. Living, my family, my wife, my friends, my dog actually inspires me a lot. My coworkers inspire me. My mom and my sister and my brother, they really inspire me. Let's see. You guys inspire me. All of my subscribers just inspire me. the Witches of the Moon, all of you guys inspire me on a daily basis. Musically, I am inspired by Bob Marley, who is dead, and Chris Martin of Coldplay, who is alive. So there you go. They're my, I guess, my music inspiration. And poets, name a poet, and I guarantee you they really have inspired me over time. So there you go. Lisa asked, if you could visit one of us, who would it be and why? I have no idea, and I hate this question. I love you, Lisa. I really do. That was such a damn hard question. I don't know how to answer it. Honestly, I would probably visit any one of you. But, and I don't want to say I have favorites, but I do have a closer relationship with some of you than I do others. Blythe was my first friend from Witches of the Moon, and we still have a friendship today. So I'd really visit. I'd really like to visit her. I just like to see her damn crystal collection because it would be insane. Um, I I think that would be awesome to visit Blythe. Natalie, I don't know if you guys know this, but Natalie is hilarious, and she's a pervert, and it's hilarious because it matches my personality. We're on the chat sometimes, and she says something, and it just literally makes me bust out laughing. So I love Nat, and I would totally visit her. Dan or Baymoon, I would visit you. You live in the UK. That would be an awesome visit. Trina, I would love to visit Trina because Trina is a little bit. I idolize Trina a little bit just because she's so damn wise. If you watch her video, I actually call her the female Dumbledore. Anyway, so that was a hard question, but I have tried to answer it. Any of you, Poe, Amy, Lisa, Jay, Alex, Yvonne, Melody, Tequila, all of you. I would totally visit all of you. Aaron, I love Aaron. We've got a new friendship going on. I really wasn't close to Aaron until recently. We started talking more, and she's an awesome person. So, anyway, Jay asked me, would I like there to be more witchy hangouts such as cafes or bars? Yes, because there are no witches in my area, and if they are, they don't out themselves, so I wouldn't know. And I feel like if there were witchy bars or witchy cafes, then that would be easier for us to get together and talk openly about things and not have to talk online or in a forum or, secretively. Anyway, so Poe asked me, what is your favorite kind of candle to make? Poe, my favorite kind of candle to make is my lavender candle. Poe knows exactly what candle this is. And I like to make votives. And she has this candle because I sent it to her recently as for her to really critique because I just started making candles. So my lavender candle, and I'm actually going to incorporate a stress relieving stone because she gave me the idea to incorporate crystal magic and herbal magic in candle magic. So we'll see where that goes. Amy asked, how long have you been on your spiritual journey? Like I touched base before a little bit. I started learning about Wicca when I was in the 9th grade. And I was a freshman in high school, and of course I went through that weird atheism period and my Christian relapse, and then it slowly set me on this current path. And so this current path from what I currently believe in my religious and spiritual journey that I've been on currently I was about 19, and I'm 22 now, so about 3 years. Melody asked, tell us something weird or odd about yourself. 3 things. Number 1, I don't like my food to touch on a plate, and I eat things one at a time. Number 2, I am oddly and weirdly a germaphobe. Big germaphobe. Like, if there's a sick person, I really don't like getting around them. Not like insane germaphobe, but I hate germs. And number 3, I'm an apprentice mortician, which a lot of you don't know that because I don't really go over my professional career a lot. Some of you knew that, but yep, that's my 3rd thing. Tequila asked, do you feel your path is leading you to a higher purpose, and if so, what it is? Or what it is? Yes, I do believe it is leading me to a higher purpose, and I believe my higher purpose is to be a healer. I really want to get more involved with the healing arts. I'm really good with herbal healing right now. I want to get into crystal healing. I want to learn Reiki. I want to... just everything healing-wise, I want to have a part of my life, and eventually I kind of want to open up like a holistic clinic in which I can heal people holistically. So, Alex asks, do you feel the world dislikes your spirituality? I don't feel the world dislikes my spirituality, but I do feel as though my current area, because I live in the Bible Belt of North Carolina, it's just very anti-witchcraft, and I hate that. So yeah, I do feel like my small world, my state and my area of the world hates or dislikes my spirituality, but honestly, they don't understand it, and their faith condemns people like me. So I don't really worry with that a lot. But no, I don't think the world dislikes me at all, because my philosophies match a lot of the other world religions' philosophies. Bay asked, how did you or do you connect with a tarot deck? I've only ever connected with one, and it was my new deck, and is because it was really others told me to get a deck. Blythe, Trina Poe, Bravehawk, a lot of people told me to get that deck, and I did, and I instantly connected with it. I love the artwork. I love the meanings behind the cards that I get. They are the ones that I'm currently working with, so I don't know how to. It just happens. Okay. My viewer question from my personal subscribers, it's a kind of a long question, but she basically asked, how do you celebrate each full moon? I celebrate each full moon by revering it, but I don't actually do like a SBOT ritual or anything. Like, they're not super important to me in the way that I will do a ritual every full moon. But I do like using the full moon's energy when I really need to cast. I'll try to cast on a full moon. And during the cycles, what kind of magic I'm working with would differ on what time I would do it. But the moon does affect my practice, and the full moon definitely. But, yes, Amy Fentress, or aka Giddy Night Out, I do not practice on a regular basis. The one moon that I will say is very important to me will be the August full moon, which is called the Corn Moon, because I work with Selu, or the Corn Maiden, or Corn Mother of the Cherokee faith. So corn is very important to her. That's the full moon. That's ritual time for me. That is the harvest time for me. So there you go. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope freaking YouTube wants to upload this damn video. And if it doesn't, I'll try again tomorrow. Apologies if this is not uploaded on Wednesday. I love you all. I had so much fun this week. Next week's going to be awesome too. Love you, love you, love you. Blessed be. Bye.